Hello, what's up my people? My name remains Alabi Pamnering. In today's video, I'll be talking about introduction to domain and web host. In my previous video, I actually talked about introduction to web design as a digital skill, which I actually talked about the basic things you need to know about web design, which are your domain and your web host. So in today's video, I'll be talking about domain and web hosts. For instance, what is a domain name? A domain name is basically the address of your website. It's what people type into the address bar of their browser to find your site. For example, the domain name for Google is google.com. For instance, you need people to reach out to you, you definitely need a domain name. Then, let's go to web host. What is web host? A web host is a service that allows your website to be accessible on the internet. It's basically a server that stores all of the files and data for your website. For instance, actually, in my previous video, I actually talked about a web host is more or less like a memory card. For instance, on a memory card, you store your music, your videos, your pictures, etc. So that's how a web host looks like. Once you are going into web design, all you have to do is you have to link your domain into your web host, which we'll be going into full details right now. So a web host, don't forget, a web host is a service that allows your website to be accessible on the internet. So how to get a domain name and hosting setup? On my screen here, I actually put a link because we actually have different hosting companies, but there's this company I actually make use of, and that's how I talked about SmartWeb. So the link, let's say for instance you also want to go into web design and you are thinking of which hosting company can you make use of. You can copy this link, bit.ly/funnel hosting setup. That is bit.ly/funnel hosting setup. So let's click on the link, then let's get our domain name ready. Okay. Okay, and here we are. So if you click on that link, it's going to bring you to something like this, where you can get your domain and also get your hosting setup. But before anything, okay, let me show you a typical example of a domain. For instance, if you want to get your domain, we have .com, which is 17,000 naira. We have .com.ng, which is 1,100. We have .ng, which is 5,500. We have .org, which is 19,800. We have .biz, which is 20,000 naira, and we have .online, which is 5,000 naira. So I feel, irrespective, you can make use of. To start with, you can make use of .com.ng. Before anything, you have to register. It's very, very important. Once you click on that link that I posted on my PowerPoint presentation, you have to go to you come down here and register. Okay, let's go to register. Once you register, as you can see, it's because I've already registered. It's going to bring out your name, click your password and the likes. As you can see, it shows welcome back Alabi Pamnering, which is my own. So let's say after registration, let's say you want to get a domain name. You want to get a domain name because we need to know, before you can get a domain name, you need to search and see if the domain you want to use is available. So let's go to domain. Let's go to domain. Let's go to domain. Okay. Okay. So okay, let's go to search domain. For instance, I'll be using alabi.com. Let's see if it's available. alabi.com. Let's see if it's available. Search domain. As you can see, I'm trying to register a new domain. So let's see if alabi.com is available. As you can see, alabi.com is unavailable, so we have to look for another domain name we can use. Let me use another one. Let's see, what can I use? Okay, let me make use of emmanuel.com. Emmanuel.com. Let's see if it is available. Emmanuel.com is also not available. Okay. Let's make use of let's try john.com. Anyways, what I'm trying to do here is, any name you want to use as your domain name, all you just have to do is, after your registration, you come to domain name and search. You keep on searching until when you see the one that is available, then you make a purchase of your domain name. So in my next video, I'll be talking about how to link your web host to your domain name in your next video. Thank you.